My name is Kahsai Mosazgi, and I am an Uber partner and legal licensed limousine carrier in Virginia, including metropolitan area. I am calling the attention for all Uber partners who have had issue with the Uber company. It is important that as a driver we acknowledge that we are the backbone of Uber company and should be valued and respected as such. We are the owners of the vehicles and the drivers who put in long hours on the road to provide service for the customer. We are legally licensed limousine or taxi drivers. Therefore, Uber is dependent on our asset and we are not respected, and Uber does not provide equal rights for us as it is does for the customer. Based on that, at any time or given moment, Uber has the power to set limousine or taxi drivers. Therefore, Uber is dependent on our asset, but we are not respected, and Uber does not provide equal rights for us as it does for the customer. Based on that, at any time or given moment, Uber has the power to deactivate our accounts and leave us jobless, even though we owe the luxury cars, which can cost from 65 to 75,000, in which Uber uses at a high value. There have been many Uber partners who have been victims of bankruptcy because Uber suddenly deactivates them as a result of siding with the customer based on poor rating or customer complaining, which is fine to address that, but the Uber drivers should be provided with equal platform to state their case, but we are not. This is because Uber partners have not organized a union, and there is not legal mediator between the Uber and the partner and the Uber company. There must be a legal monitor, and because of the company common policy of always siding with the customer, leaving room for the company to take advantage of the drivers, keeping what I have said in mind, leaving the Uber drivers in such vulnerable position when the drivers invested so much and rely on the job to support this or her everyday life. It would be foolish of us drivers to not take a stand and to create a union to protect our asset and right. I am calling to those Uber drivers who have been deactivated without rightful causes and those who are still working with the Uber in order to protect your employment. Uber also regulated the fare without consulting with the Uber partners and licensed limousine owners. This matter becomes this fare cannot meet minimum wage. For Uber partners who even work from 120 to 150 hours a week, and if you deducted Uber's portion in your income, it still cannot meet minimum wage. Therefore, I am respectfully calling all partners to bring attention to this situation and all take action immediately in order to respect our right, hard work, and to protect your wealth, which is your car. In addition, I am calling forward all Uber partners who are victims to car accident while working with Uber and are still fighting to get covered by Uber insurance to receive the help they need, which is the Uber union. Also, I am calling forward the Uber partners who were deactivated after leaving for vacation or for taking time off for school, etc. This injustice after purchase a new or used car over your budget, just being accepted into Uber than to be denied by Uber. I am also calling forward the American Lawyers Bar Association to help all those who are victims of injustice reason that resulting in being deactivated by Uber. I also welcome Uber partners who have suffered in any shortcoming that have not been mentioned in this letter to discuss and build a solution with the establishing of this Uber union that hopefully now all Uber partners understand is very necessary. This calling is not to be rebellious in Uber activity or to dismantle Uber presence, but this is calling to ensure the Uber partner legal basis to have through rights protect and concern voice despite language deficiency or explanation that oftentimes disable the Uber partner in getting the support they need. I am calling all my friends and Uber partners from around the world to join me in taking action for our rights as Uber partner and protect our assets along with having the legitimate platform which is Uber Partner Union. In conclusion, it is important that all Uber partners acknowledge their vital role in the success of the overall company. For example, if all Uber partners worldwide were turned off their app, the company would not exist for even a day after. All in all, the company must keep in mind that the Uber partner is the main sources of income for the company and should be valued as a partner. As you are probably wondering why I am making this effort, I myself have suffered by Uber unjust decision to deactivate my account. I had a group of people who need a ride, but the group was over the capacity of my car. As many of you know, it is illegal to take more people than your car fit in your car. After I refused to take this group, the group reported me to Uber, and Uber quickly went to the aid of customers and deactivated my account before I was even asked or had the opportunity to give my explanation. As a result, I went to the Uber office and they explained to me the accusation. Then I gave my explanation, which then convinced them that I was not in wrong. They took notes of my explanation and sent the notes to Uber support. And based on that note, an Uber supporter employee named Zaki interviewed me via phone. After interview, Zaki was satisfied and made the decision to reactivate my Uber account. I worked shortly after, but the next day, a woman named Cassandra blindly supported the customer and deactivated my account again without enough evidence, and that is why I am calling for all worldwide Uber partners to come united and create our Uber Partner Union that will stand for our rights and bring Uber to justice, and those who fell victim to unjust decision of Uber support, again I urge you to come. Then I am calling, I urge the American Lawyers Bar Association to support us and delegate for all those who are victim in this situation. Thank you again, all Uber partners, for your attention, and I hope that we can all united and take a stand in respecting our rights, respect our dignities, respect our value, respect our property, respect our integrity.